Hey, what is good, guys? Incomparable Gamer here, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create a deathmatch on GTA 5. First of all, let's go ahead and go to Creator online. Just go over to Creator mode, and you'll be able to create a team deathmatch. So let's go ahead and create a team deathmatch. Don't go to tutorial. That's why I'm teaching you guys this. So basically, we're going to go ahead and just pick a spot where we want to make a team deathmatch at. It can be any spot on the map as long as you want it to be there. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and just pick a random spot in the map. It doesn't have to be anything special, just, to pick a team deathmatch spot. So I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys how to do this in this video. We'll go ahead and do it in a small residential area. So in this case, we are just going to pick this spot right here. So deathmatch details, you want to go to the title, make sure you have a good title, a good description, and a photo. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and add a photo. This video is going to be pretty short, guys. It's not going to be anything special. So basically just add a photo to your deathmatch, just like this. And add a title, so I'm just going to put how to create a deathmatch. How to create a deathmatch, pretty much. Well, I guess I'm just gonna put team deathmatch, like a TDM, pretty much. Just put that for the description, or the title and description. I'll just put like a TDM, just to kind of make it short. Make it good though. You want to make sure your description is pretty good. So we have, you want to make sure you have good tags too. In your team deathmatch, make sure you add the title to your tags and the description as well to get big on a, let's say, like if you're going to create a team deathmatch and you're gonna automatically have to upload it to you're gonna have to upload it to your, let me see, your social club. Rockstar Social Club, and you're gonna have to upload this to your social club to pretty much show people around the world your team deathmatch. So a good description, title, and tags are pretty much worth it. You can actually add a photo. I'm not for sure how. I don't even think you can. I'm not for sure, but if you can, let me know down in the comments. So a number of teams, you want to maximum players. We'll go like, I don't know, 20. A 10v10. Minimum players, you can add just 10. Time limit is up to you. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go like 5 minutes. 10 kills, 15 kills. Own weapons, pistols, time of day. You can add any time of day that you want to. Let's go ahead and add weather, clear. You can add traffic if you want to, if you don't want cars getting in the way. You can also make it to where there's, first person only, no force view. Pretty much about it. So let's pretty much get into this deathmatch. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys do like and subscribe to the channel. It would always be appreciated. So let's go ahead and place the trigger. I usually just place the trigger wherever I want to. It doesn't have to be anywhere special. Just place a trigger. In this video, I'm just going to place a trigger real fast. Your spawn points too, you definitely want to add spawn points. So say let's add team 1 for sure. Spawn points needed 40 because there's a 20. Hold up, that's not team spawn points. Okay, you want to have team spawn points. So I'm just going to go ahead and add team spawn points over here. The minimum is 10. So this is where they're going to start. This is where your team is going to start. you can actually add vehicles to wherever you want. Let's go to military. We'll add like a tank they can get to start out with, for sure. We'll add like 2 tanks. Let's add. We can even add a jet if we want to. Like, we can actually have a jet on the runway. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to kind of fool around with this just to teach you guys that you guys can actually have vehicles at your spawn point. Now, for the extra other team, you are going to want to have their spawn point as well. So we're going to have them spawn right here in this parking lot. You can also press R1 to move wherever you want them to face. So we'll add them just over here in this parking lot. Now I'm just doing this shortly and fast, that way you guys can see that we can actually create a team deathmatch. This team can get, let's go ahead and actually you can actually add the new pyros and stuff like that into the game, with the new jets and planes. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to military and give them a couple tanks to start out with, and possibly an attack chopper. We'll give them a hunter for sure. You can make it to where they can actually have a hunter to spawn with, if it lets me. Can we put it right here? We'll just skip this part. I'm just teaching you guys that you guys can actually get a team deathmatch going. Okay, so there's actually 2 spawn points to this location, right here and right here. So each team's got their spawn location, each team's got their vehicles, whatever vehicles you want to give each team to actually start out with. Now, if you want to make a military kind of thing going on, you can make a military thing. Weapons, you do want to add them around the map. Let's go ahead and add a pistol right here in this location. Let's add a shotgun over here. And you want to make sure you definitely balance it out too. Make sure each team has their legit way of actually getting, fairness in the map. So we'll actually put a grenade launcher over here. And you want to make sure health is a big thing too. Special, you go to armor. You'll add armor like in different directions, different spawn points, and health too. Health is a big thing. So we'll put a health thing right here, and we'll also put a health thing over here, and we'll put one over here. So you have 60 things you can pick to put around this area. And make sure you have a good thing kind of going here, especially with the good tags in the description too. It's just like YouTube. Otherwise, people aren't going to play your team deathmatch, and they're probably just going to, not even join it. Because I've created team deathmatches before when I first, started playing the game, and nobody ever really wanted to join. So make sure you have a good thing going on. Otherwise, people just aren't going to play your deathmatch. Definitely. So after we get done placing all of these guns around the map, say we have guns, we have armor, health, wherever they want to go, you have your team spawn location right here. Those are all people right there, by the way. And each team's going to get their 2 vehicles or anything of your choosing that you want to plant down. You can also make like a jet versus jet deathmatch. So you can also make like dogfights and stuff like that too. Anything that you want, you can create. I'm just doing this quick for this video, that way people can actually look and realize that you can make these. And for the people that don't know how to make these, this is pretty much just kind of a quick little tutorial on how to do this. You can add any props you want, any barriers. Let's zoom in here. Any barriers you want. So let's go ahead and actually add a barrier. Now these things are pretty cool. I've always liked uh, these little huts you can actually add across the map. They're pretty cool and they keep you from, getting shot or just some good cover fire. So we can actually plant these around the map. We'll get the spawn location one. So they can have one right here. And we can actually put one over here. Put one in the road right here. Just some good cover fire. So if people want, if people want to get, in these bunkers, these little, little huts, they can actually go ahead and do that. So, for instance, each team's going to have one, so we'll actually put one right there. I actually do these a lot better, but in this video, guys, I don't want to take all that time just to show you guys how to do this in a simple video. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and just do this all crappy just for you guys. And pretty much. So, I mean, you can add anything you want to your map. So make sure you have you want to make sure you have a lobby camera too. This is what they're going to see when they come and play your map. A good lobby camera is always good. So I'm just going to place a random one. If you guys do have a good spot in the map, like say a little base over here, you can actually create, like say if I were to have like a military base right here and a couple of jets at the runway, a good picture like this would actually get you guys noticed more on your newswire and stuff like that, or on your social club, for sure. So basically we have, you can turn off the radar or on the radar. You don't have to have one. Make sure you guys have a good, just basically a good description and stuff like that. To save what you're doing, we have everything done. We planned all of our guns, our vehicles, our spawn points. You do want to have spawn points laid across the map. That way the people can spawn in. It says 40 is needed, so we're gonna have 40 locations that people are gonna actually spawn at once they die. So you want to make sure you plant all these down. That way people spawn here when they die. So I'm just going to go through quickly and put down spawn points to where people actually need to respawn at when they die. And like I said, guys, you do have to test the deathmatch before you save it. So I recommend just changing the time limit to like 4 minutes. And then when you're done with it, you can save it. And then before you save it, you can go ahead and add more time or unlimited time to your deathmatch. So it doesn't matter. I usually just set the 5 minutes to test it out and show people how to actually do it faster. That way you're not testing out like a 60-minute deathmatch, because it's going to take 60 minutes for you to play it. On both teams, by the way, you have to test it out on both teams before you can save your deathmatch. So we have 25 more. You just want to space them out too. You don't want to have them too close together, otherwise people are going to spawn and, complain about spawn points being too close and them not being able to actually get a fighting chance, because like people complain on COD, oh well, the spawn points are crap in COD, so I don't like playing it. So make sure the spawn points are actually spread apart, like everybody gets a good spawn. That way they have a fighting chance on GTA. Now I recommend you can make your deathmatch like COD, you can make it like Battlefield, you can make it like anything you want, as long as it's playable. So we got 20 more spawn points, but I'm not going to go ahead and finish this or save it. I'm just teaching you guys how to actually make a team deathmatch. So as you can see me rising up in the map, you can see down there in the map all the spawn locations, both enemy spawns, and all the weapons that are on the map you can add. You want to make sure you do everything I said before you save your team deathmatch. It's pretty easy to do, guys, and it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna keep it short. If anybody has any questions in this video, just leave it down in the comments. I'll be happy to help you guys make a team deathmatch. But it's super easy. Just add your weapons where you want to. Make sure you have the spawn locations spread apart, and make sure you add your team spawn and with anything that you want near it. I added 2 tanks near the spawn, and you can add whatever you want to your deathmatch, which is pretty cool. Rockstar kind of gave us that option to go ahead and pretty much make team deathmatches available. It wasn't actually but too long ago that they actually allowed us to do this with creative. So yeah, just pretty much make a good spawn for either team. You can add vehicles next to either team, or you can add them around the map. Say if I want to add like a tank right here, or an attack chopper, you can add an attack chopper in the road somewhere, just chilling out, you know, like people can actually go up to it and get it and actually have it to use. And which will make the game more fun, you know, as long as you have good tanks and vehicles around the whole map. People will be able to access it and use it against either team. Say we can add a buzzard right here, you know, I'm not saying you don't have to, or if you can access on top of this roof, which you can, go ahead and put like a chopper up there, that way people can access it. So we have vehicles, you know, around the map that people can go up to and get in, you know, or something like that. Or, you know, if you just want to make it how you want to. This is not how I would make my team deathmatch at all. I would actually make it really, really cool, but in this video it's going to be pretty short, and I don't want to sit here and show you guys how I would do my team deathmatch for like 30 minutes. So yeah, just make it cool, like make it where people actually enjoy your creative. Put your mind to what you want to do in this deathmatch. If you like Battlefield, if you like COD, if you want to do like a cops and robbers kind of thing going on, you can do that. Just do it to your knowledge and creative. So if you want, you know, like a cops and robbers kind of thing going on here, you can add like a cop spawn and a robber spawn, and you can even make objectives too. There's even captures and stuff like that. But this is a full and blown out deathmatch. Creating a capture is not that much harder to do. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. It's pretty much easier. I will make another video about how to create a cool deathmatch in the next video I do about it. I'll actually take a little bit more time and show you guys my creative content that I actually did. And I'll show you guys that I made some pretty cool stuff to do with deathmatches. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you guys definitely like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications for my posts, and have a lovely Tuesday afternoon. Peace out, guys.